the French president and his wife is under scrutiny with their own media and with their own country because there's certain journalists, certain people who believe that the French president is married to someone who was born a man. Now, to each his own, it doesn't matter. But, you know, the French people want to know the truth. And somebody who's American podcaster Candace Owens,
Shout out to Candace Owen.
yeah,
We love what you do.
she's actually having a whole series on Netflix, not Netflix, on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
where she's actually going deep into journalistic research and giving the whole story of how many fishy things are in it. And she actually is about to have an interview with the person who wrote a book who's French talking about that shit. I just thought it was funny because I'm like, yo, yeah, France, y'all in some trouble. And I'm like, yo, yeah, we need some kickback over here in Haiti, man.
Yeah, he's.
This is what y'all get for not getting that money back, dog.
So pretty much that get back a motherfucker.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, France. Why y'all ain't giving Haiti their money back, yo? Haiti had to pay y'all how much money for their freedom, and they finished paying it off in what the
2008.
2008, and then Haiti said, "Let us get our money back. We paid you just because we fought for our freedom." You know what France said? You know what France said?
What they say?
They said, "Oh no." That's what they said. That's what they said.
Yeah.
For real. So anyway, I don't know what y'all think about that. So let me hear y'all thoughts on that.
Is the wife French? Like, was she born and raised in France?
Yeah. So they're all born in the France area, Europe.
So why does it matter?
It matters because the French people actually care about that. There's a lot of politics that go into it, but the French people actually care about it, and it would be the biggest conspiracy that has ever been like uncovered in probably in their history. To learn that, hey, you guys basically made a fake family, and if you've stolen somebody's identity, you know what I'm saying? Because there's actual paperwork that goes into it that was fishy. There's documentations that these researchers and journalists were actually going through. It's a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, okay, it's just a rumor in the air.
Also, like when you're thinking about your president, right? Like I'm gonna just say for this side, if I have a president and they're not they're not being fully transparent and like everything that's going on with them, that kind of makes me afraid because if you can go through the lengths to lie about something like that, whether or not it's controversial, it tells me, okay, what else would you lie about?
So you know what I'm saying? So the presidents that we know of now have been telling us and being full transparent with who they are?
Okay, no. So that's why it's important.
Yeah, to be honest, there's so much you could compare it to. So if it's a born woman, if it's a born man, now don't get me wrong, I feel I have a stance or whatever on that world.
Yeah.
The LGBTQ plus community. I know there's more letters, but that's what I've memorized. If the woman was born a woman, she was born a woman. If the man was born a man, he was born a man. Right now, that is the wife of the president, and that's what it is. That's the wife of the president.
I don't know. This is coming from the French people. They want full transparency when it comes to people that are in these governmental these positions. So, like I was saying earlier, you want to be able to trust the people that are in power. So if they're gonna lie about something like that, that just tells you what else can they lie about. So I understand why, they want to know the information behind that. And on top of that, it could be a scandal behind that too. Who knows? You feel me? We don't really know why they really care so much about it. But to be honest, I think it's important.
I'm gonna circle it back. To Haiti in a little bit. I think I agree with you. I think it's important because it is. I don't know if you noticed, but there was they hosted the Olympics a few years ago, and a lot of the controversy that offended some Catholics and Christians around the world is the fact that they actually had on stage 12 disciples, but they were all of trans or lesbian descent, and it offended some of those religions.
It is offensive.
They recreated the dinner, that picture, but they used that community, and a lot of them were offended, and it offended people around the world. But
I can totally see that being offensive.
That is offensive.
It's very offensive. But what's connected to that is the fact that who was in charge of that, and what was found by Candace Owens herself is that the president's wife had a lot of influence on how that stage took place. We're talking about worldwide stage of the Olympics.
See, look.
So there's another thing. There's another rabbit hole. But I'm gonna bring it back to Haiti.
Nah, because hold on. Nah, because that gets me upset. I'm not gonna lie to you, because someone that can have that much influence on something so big like that, and on top of that, that is so offensive. It's like no one cares about the word of God. No one cares about respecting people's religions now. It's like we care about what's the social norm. Like we're putting social, and this is the thing. This is, if I'm not too mistaken, this is the reason why a lot of shit be happening as far as like prophecies, because we put the word of God second. We put social, like we put the social norm first, and that's not how it's supposed to be. But y'all go ahead and do what y'all want to do and stuff like that. But I already know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm
saying? Right. So the reason why I said I was gonna bring it back to Haiti, right? I agree with you, by the way, Pharaoh. I understand what you're saying. The reason why I said I was gonna bring it back to Haiti is because, we understand our history, we understand our people, right? And we understand, how they fought to get their freedom, etc. And there's a lot of other people who actually love Haiti and what they stand for, as far as what they scream throughout the world to say that, hey, look, resist.
Gotta stay 100, they ain't scaring me. You wanna censor boss, you wanna censor.
Go subscribe to The Blunt of Reality. To watch this whole podcast episode, click on the right. For more videos, click the left.
The Blunt of Reality.